Guys, do you want to see how I encapsulated these glitters on this nail? Then check out my video. I'm going to show you how I do it so it looks all smooth and pretty and not all bulky and fat. Keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I encapsulate glitters on my nails. Don't mind my cut. I sliced myself with a new e-file bit that I got that I did not know was sharp on the end. Whoopsies! So you're going to need a clear builder gel, soft gel, whatever you got. I'm using this EnjoyMusic resin. It's my favorite. So I'm showing you right now that I put on my Gel X nails, but I leave a little gap in between where my cuticle is and where I put the nail. So like a centimeter, like it kind of looks like I need a fill. I do that on purpose because I put a overlay with gel on top of it. It definitely makes the nails last quite a bit longer in my opinion because you've got that extra strength down at the bottom, like between your actual nail and the Gel X nail. So it becomes like one. And I just like how it looks. I think it gives it a little more like strength and thickness. I did not make this up. I saw somebody else use it and I think it was James Welsh. He is one of my favorite YouTubers. James, I know you're not watching this, but I love you. Let me send you a nail stand. I will. I'll make you a cute one. Okay, so this is what we got. Now I'm going to put on this SV base color in Pixie Dust. This stuff is so pretty. It is a cool toned like jelly pink and it's full of tiny little holographic glitters. I love it so much. I need to order more of their base coats. I don't need to, but I want to because they have tons of them now. I think when I ordered this, I only had like a handful maybe, and this one just looked different compared to anything that I had, and I love it. I love it so much. I love the tone of the pink. So I'm just doing this because I wanted something a little bit extra. You could leave your nail clear or you could put on a color, a jelly color, anything you want. At this point, it's all you. You do whatever you want. The next portion is when we're going to start encapsulating some glitters. So I'm going to cure that. Look how pretty. So pretty. So I'm going to bring back out the EnjoyMusic resin gel. And now we are going to put a thick layer of this gel on and do not cure it. So we're putting a thicker layer on because when you put the glitters on, we're not going to cure this. Like I think I said that. So when you put the glitters on, you want the glitters to kind of like sink in to that gel. So you don't need to like glob it on and make a mess, but you want to put a thicker layer on than like if you say you're doing like an overlay or anything like that. You want it nice and thick so you can set those glitters in and they aren't like sticking up all over the place. So, like I said, do not cure it. Don't cure it. So take a little tool, whatever tool you have, and start picking up your glitters and putting it on the nail. So like you'll see this little heart, when I push down, it like sinks right into that gel. That's what you want. Now you cannot help, some of the glitters are too big or they're like some of them are really thick and like hard so they don't mold to the nail as well and like sink into that gel. That's okay. Don't fret. It'll be fine. So yeah, you can't help it with some of them, but the smaller ones like those little hearts and the tiny stars, they sink in there better because they're smaller. So like bigger glitters are going to stick up a little bit. You just can't help it. But so I'm just kind of moving things around and getting them where I want it. You can put as much or as little as you want, as big glitters or little glitters as you want. It's your choice. You can do the little Fimo clays, whatever you want to encapsulate. This will work. So just clean it up and cure it. And now we're going to come back to that same gel that you used before, and we're going to add a thick layer on top. So I'm showing you, you can kind of see that some of them, like that little flower and the stars, they stick up a little bit. Like this is definitely not where you would want to stop, right? Because your nail's going to be all like uneven and you're going to feel the glitters. You do not want to feel the glitters at the end. You want it to look like your glitters are one with the nail and they're like built inside the nail, right? Like you know what, there's like glitter acrylics and like acrylics that have like cool like chunky glitters like this inside of them, and it just looks like one, you know, it's like made inside the nail. Is this making any sense? This is what we're going for, okay? So, you're going to need to put on a decent amount, more than you've put on in any of the other layers. You're going to put more. More, because you want to cover up all of the glitters with the gel so you are not seeing any of them stick up through the gel. It does not matter if it's uneven. It does not need to be perfect. I put on like a little slip layer first so it's just easier, and I make sure that the gel is getting on the entire nail. That's just I think a lot of people do that. A slip layer, if you do not know what a slip layer is a layer of gel that you put on before you do like your final layer of gel so that it how do I explain this? I need to eat, you guys. My brain is not functioning. So like you'll put on a slip layer and then you put a layer of gel on top, and it helps the gel get on everywhere you want it more evenly and spread easier on the nail because gel adheres to gel. Does that make sense? So I'm putting my nail upside down at this point to help gravity do its job. So when you put your nail, just like when you're doing an overlay or an extension and with gel, and you put your nail upside down, it helps make that little dome shape over your nail. So that's what we want. We don't want to see any of these glitters sticking up through that gel anymore. If you do, you need to add more. It does not need to be even. Like I said, we are not going for perfection at this point. You can see it's kind of lumpy and bumpy. That is okay. So we're just going to cure it like that. And then we're going to come back and we're going to file away. So this, I'm going to use my e-file. I think I got like a medium grit e-file bit, a 180 grit file for finishing filing, and then my Kiara Sky buffer, my favorite buffers ever, and they're always sold out now. I'm running low. I need to get more. Okay, so done filing. See how smooth and nice it is? So what I do is I take the e-file and I use that to file all of the bulk down and shape it as much as I can and do the work for me. And then I take my hand file and do all the finish filing, get it all shaped all nice, all pointy again, skinny, nice, whatever shape you're going for. And then I use the buffer to get it all perfectly smooth. So that's what I did. And now everything looks amazing. So you can tell like none of the glitters are sticking out anymore. They're all perfectly enclosed in that gel and it looks perfect. So first I'm putting on this little bow charm. I think we are all obsessed with bows right now. I don't know where that came from, but I love them and I want them on everything. So I'm putting it on this nail. I think I got these charms from AliExpress. They're pretty new. I think I just got them like last month. They're so cute. But I have noticed now that that charm's been on for a couple days that the silver is kind of wearing off. So I probably should have put top coat on the charm as well. So lesson learned there. So this is the Gin Bee Fix Gel in the tube. I love this stuff. I love that it comes with like a tiny little tip. My only complaint is that the tube is freaking small, bruh. Like, when I ordered this, I thought it was going to be, like, a decent-sized tube, and I was like, what? It's tiny. They also make a big tub, though, that's, like, it's a big tub. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have the Gin Bee Thick Gel. It's the same size as their big tub of that. So I do have that, and I'm now thinking, like, can I pop the little cap, the little end cap, pointy cap, off of the tube when it's gone and, like, fill it up with that? I think I probably can. I'm gonna try it. Because the little pointy tip on that makes my life so much easier. So I'm just curing that. Now I'm going back with, like, a little skinny brush and filling in all the little areas that are not, like, okay, I don't know if you could see it, but, like, the end of the charm, the bow, there was a gap in between the charm and the nail. You want to make sure that is all filled up with that gel or your hair is going to get stuck in it. It's going to come off. I think that's why a lot of people don't like crystals and charms, because they think, no, my hair is going to get stuck in it. It's going to be so annoying. It's just going to fall off. No, it's not. You just got to put it on right. Fill up all the gaps. You want the charms to be one with your nail. You don't want a big gap underneath where anything can get in, like your hair, and get stuck, rip off the charm, whatever. Like, there's definitely ways to put charms on and they're gonna last. So, I love charms. They're my favorite. Okay, we put the top coat on and now she looks so pretty. Top coat is the best thing. It makes your nails, like, it's my favorite part of the whole process because you go from like foggy, cloudy nails to this shiny, pretty nail. I love it. So, yeah, if you can see, the nails are not all bulky and wonky looking. They still look nice after encapsulating. Let me know if you guys have questions. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.